In Taxi Boss, your tires have a huge difference in how your car handles. Whether you're cruising to the city, delivering customers, or racing, the right tires can make you drive way better and a more smoother driving experience. But how do you know which tires to choose? There are different types of tires, each made for a specific purpose. Let's break them down one by one. These are your standard tires, great for normal driving, decent grip, and good for those who are just starting out. They're usable, but nothing too useful as the other tires. If you want to steer smoothly with no problems, these are for you. Racing tires gives you the best grip possible at high speeds. The top best tires for racing with the most grip possible. They can be expensive, but it is worth it. When trying to drift, the tires will make it impossible. Drift tires already explain what they are. You still have grip like standard tires, but when drifting, the steering is gonna be way faster and more responsive. The most fastest drifting possible. These are insane for doing 360s and other entries. Best for GTM fans that like to drift. And finally, off-road tires. Perfect if you're driving on grass terrain. These tires have great steering on grass and uneven surfaces. This is only good for not much stuff actually. Maybe for the rally race, but that's it. Now, let's discuss how these tires actually affect your gameplay. Starting with standard tires and race tires. Here's a side-by-side swerving comparison. The race tires on the right have way more grip than the standard tires. But the top race tires are just so good. They're very grippy that even if you try to spin out on purpose, they just stop you from doing so. With the drift tires, you can instantly feel the difference. And the pro drift tires, they're just very fast, giving you even more control for crazy drifts. And lastly, the off-road tires. They're pretty similar to the regular race tires when it comes to grip. Let's move on to something that's very easy to see, which is 360 drifts. Standard race tires can do a 360, but it could be a little bit smoother. Race tires almost had a clean 360, but not there yet. Top race tires, they only managed a 180 before completely shutting down. Now drift tires are fun. With decent speed, you can easily do 2 full 360s. Pro drift tires is just, yeah, you can do up to 3 360s with no problem. And for the off-road tires, they're kinda the same as race tires. Not great for drifting, but good for grip. But what about jumping? Does that make any difference? Well, let's test it out. Starting with standard tires, nothing special. Race tires, same result. Top race tires, still no difference. And yeah, it's the same with drift, pro drift, and off-road tires. Standard tires, let's see if braking does something. Now let's see the race tires. And yeah, I was wrong, it's the same here, no difference. Jumping and braking might not do nothing, but at least we've got a clear difference of what each tire is good for. Standard, race, and top race tires work for pretty much everything, except off-roading. They are good for the streets and for racing, but just don't go off-road with these. Drift tires are perfect if you want to pull off some insane drifts. They will give you all the control needed, and for clips, it's just way too good. Off-road tires are exactly what you need for shortcuts up the mountain like this here. So what tires would I recommend to use? Well, it's your preference, but if I did have to choose, then it would be the race tires because they look way better than standard, and this here is a great example. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching, stay tuned for more, and goodbye.